first. So I got a bunch of charts up because I'm watching like 8 different plays. So we got Coinbase, we got MSTR and BMNR, which I want to buy a leap on BMNR. Nvidia, I'm probably gonna buy 50 shares again. I don't think I want to buy a leap. I think 50 shares is fine. You got to worry about expiration dates. GRNY as well. TSSI, maybe not that one, but watching Bull and Mora stock, of course. So a different setup because I got to keep an eye on a lot. I'm waiting for the signal by Nvidia. So yeah, shout out to Seb Luke. I'm gonna get my buy order ready, 50 shares of Nvidia, and we'll just set a take profit. I'm gonna slap the ask as soon as I get my signal. I don't care if it goes down. The whole point of the strategy is to just buy at open and or on a signal and take the $100 every day. I already paid for my Amazon groceries, and I spend like what, $110 on Amazon groceries. So the Nvidia income generation strategy is it pays for my groceries at that point. Which, you know what, since Nvidia is coming down right now, it seems, if it comes down, let's see how low can this go. Nvidia, let's go to the daily time frame and see what's going on. If it pulls back today, maybe it pulls back to 185. Maybe well, short term maybe back to 190. Short term back to 190. So let's see where we get our signal. But we have some support at 190. Yeah, that whole 190. Yeah, 190 is a big level for this. So maybe we find buyers down here. So, because so far it looks like it wants to come down anyways. Let's go to the 3-minute time frame. Let's remove this. Oops. I already alerted the sell on Nvidia, so we already made $100. BitF, I was looking at BitF. It's moving because of some transition. It's making a transition to AI data centers or something. High performance computing. So that's an interesting one, to say the least. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the crossover signal. I believe this is going to go to 300 at some point, but at short term, it's going to go to 200. Although it's a volatile month, that's why we're not going straight to 200. On a cleaner, less volatile month, we'd just go straight to 200, like green day after green day. But because we're in a volatile environment, you're just going to see Nvidia go up and down. Slowly going to get to 200, but it's going to have some chop along the way. So yeah, we would expect this to come down maybe to the purple line even. Let me see, where does the purple line act as anything? It acts as a buy signal in a way. So maybe we find buyers at 181. We'll see. But 190 is the big one. I would prefer it come down to 190 and I load the 50 shares or an Nvidia call. And that way I'm not buying up here. So let it come down. Yeah, you can see it happening right now. Wow, look at that volatility. Did it just shoot down like a whole buck? It just shot down a whole buck. A whole dollar. Let's see where, this is what I mean, when you're day trading, you gotta wait for, let's see what it does at the purple line here. Because I've never used the purple line on the 3-minute. I usually just wait for the signal on the MACD, but well, I found buyers at 191.50. Let's see if we get the signal down here, because if we don't, then that means we're just going to continue down. Bitcoin, anything Bitcoin related right now is dropping. All right, we're about to get the signal. Let me just slap. I don't care. I just follow my signals. Let's see if we get the signal, guys. Or are we just going to chop? Yeah, see, I didn't get the signal. People who don't have a strategy, they just kind of hope for the best. Have not gotten the signal yet. It looked like it was going to give a signal, but no. That's why you never jump in anticipation of a signal. Some people do that. They're like, oh, it's about to cross over, so I'm going to buy in anticipation of the signal. But no. You wait for the signal. If there's no signal, don't bother. I'm not drinking alcohol. I'm drinking, what am I drinking? Oh, ginger tea. So there you go. Look at that. Anyone who doesn't have a strategy, who just threw money at open, they better hope it just goes up from there. I'm not looking at the stream, at Discord or at the stream right now, because I'm really focused. I have to focus. I'm trading a 3-minute time frame. I have to focus here. Top 3 stocks to buy, Shades? What do you mean, though? What do you mean top 3 stocks to buy? Like long term? 5-10 years? Short term? Like what are we talking about? Long term? Nvidia? Risky play? Sybil? And number 3 would be... I think number 3... I don't have a number 3 right now. That I can think of. Oh, Robinhood. You can buy Robinhood. That one's good as well. But it depends on what you're talking about. Are you talking big percentage return? You're talking 5 to 10 years, so it kind of depends. That's too general of a question. Is 4 a buy? Well, I can't look at 4 right now because I'm day trading. Oh, short term? Nothing. Short term, Webull, and Nvidia calls. Webull. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Weeble. I just keep saying Weeble. Okay, so it's coming down. It's coming down. Let's see if it comes down to that. That support in 190 is what I wanted to come down to. But if it doesn't, I mean, it's gonna be a while before I even get a signal. Let's look at what is it? 4? You want me to look at FOUR? What is 4 doing? Is it a buy? I don't know. That's a question you have to ask yourself. I don't know anything about this. It's still in a downtrend, so I would. Let me see. See if would I buy? That's the question. It looks like it would be a buy here because it's in a chart pattern. If this pattern plays out, it should break out actually pretty soon and should go back to the purple line, which would be a $10 move. So not a bad risk to reward ratio. If you were to buy here, you'd have to set a stop at like 78. So there you go. That's what I would do if I was trading this. Buy right now at 79.88, stop loss at 78. If this breaks out successfully, great. There's a lot of money to be made. Like there's a sell target at 85, then at the purple line at 90. So very good risk to reward ratio. You just got to be disciplined to take the loss. Because if it stops you out here real quick, then you can reposition back here at like 76, and maybe it breaks out over here. More towards the end of the pattern. If it breaks down again, you do not want to be holding the bag all the way down to 68. That's at least what I think. Just analyzing it real quick. Nvidia red looks like it does want to come down to 190, where it previously broke out to gap up and go higher. So that kind of makes sense, right? So let's just continue playing the waiting game. This is what day trading is. If you're looking to position yourself properly, you just have to wait. I can't check Amazon because I'm waiting to see if Nvidia comes down to 190 because I'm going to buy there. Is everything else tanking? Let me check the market. Mara doing a whole lot of nothing. Well, let's see. What's up right now? Serve, UiPath, iRent still going. Bitfarms. What is Bitfarms doing? Oh, so the market's just doing a whole lot of nothing? Wow. Yeah, the market's doing a whole lot of nothing right now. Bitcoin is red. Ooh, that's nasty. But that looks nasty on a 3-minute. On a daily time frame, it looks fine. On the daily time frame, buyers showed up at the 9 EMA apparently. So bull pulling back after yesterday's pump. Mara doing a whole lot of nothing as expected. Nvidia finding support here at the purple line, so that's cool. But I still want it at support down here. Let's see if it comes down for us. Does it like to use this as support? Not really. It doesn't really use it as support. It's not a, yeah, that purple line is not a reliable support. So it should come down to 190. So we're just trading off the key levels. It's coming down, guys. I can't even talk. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? I'm about to buy 50 schmeckles. What am I saying? 50 shares. All right, finding buyers here at the purple line. Wow. What's the 1 hour looking like? Oh, okay. What is this guy doing? Where is it? What is this doing? Yeah. Okay, we should see Nvidia come down at 190. That would make sense. Oh, it's a whole waiting game. It's been what? 6 minutes? 10 minutes? I don't even know how long it's been. Yeah, purple line is not reliable on a smaller time frame. We'll serve for 5 schmeckles. Send me a picture of yourself if you want to appear in the trading comic. Trucker Jeff sent me a picture. He looks like a rock star, literally. Let me see if I can find the picture. Oops. My artist maybe is about to send me some info, but yeah. So Amazon should be. Oh, look at Nvidia coming down to 190. Coming down to 190. 190. Come on down. Papa likes it at 190. This is why we wait. It's a lot of patience. People think day trading is just, oh, you jump in and hope. No. You got to wait. You got to play the waiting game. Yeah, this is perfect right here. If buyers hold it here, that's great. I mean, why not? What does Amazon look like? It should look like, it should look red, just like, yeah, it should look just like Nvidia, red. So, what, Amazon, where is it at? Is it still just hovering there in no man's land? Yeah, it's just in no man's land. Just keep buying it at the purple line. It just keeps touching it and using it as support. You can make some good money off of calls, buying them down there over and over and over again on the retest of that purple line. That's all it does. All right, so, yep, come on down. Come on down, please. Yeah, so Amazon looks exactly like like Nvidia. It's just coming on down. Can you look at AMC? Is it garbage? Well, Nvidia is going to be a while here. Wait, shouldn't I just set a limit order? What am I, stupid? Yeah, I could just set a limit order. What am I doing? What am I doing? I could. Yeah. It's breaking down. Come on down. Come on down. It's like a game for me. Like, come on down. Get down here to that 190 level. At least 190.50. At least come down to 190.50. If it closes this gap, it'll go to 189, which is fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna try and time that. But I want this at 190. Looks like if this closes a green candle, that'd be cool. But we'll see. Okay, what do you want me to look at? AMC. Isn't that stock trash? I don't even have it on my watch list. Is it going sideways still? Oh, whoa. I'm gonna add that to my watch list. There's a pattern there. There's a nice pattern. I'll look at it right now. Come on, give me a signal. Either come down to 190 or fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me the 190 or give me a signal here. One of those two. Either I get the crossover down here or I get the retest of 190. Like, I need one or the other. AMC, I am curious. That looks like a very bullish pattern. Is that what I'm measuring? Yeah, there we go. That's a bullish pattern right there. Eventually, it looks kind of like that one stock that one guy mentioned. What was it? 4. It has the exact same setup as 4. Look at that. You guys see this pattern? Okay, now look at 4. The exact same pattern. You would expect this to break out. So that's what it looks like on AMC. And there's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So if it does break out, people are just going to be on top of it. So yeah, that's a bullish pattern. It's not close to the end of the pattern, but it's right at support here. So it's not a bad buy opportunity. Buy at 2.86, stop loss at like 2.79. Have a nice tight stop. That way, if it does break down, you can rebuy at just come down to 2.7. So yeah, that's a good one. That looks like a good risk to reward. Not my kind of play. I don't care for these stocks. That's why I focused on Nvidia. But I see the play. I see the play. I'm gonna add it if anyone wants to play that. I mean, it's there. The pattern is, it's there. Like it's, and it's a buy. It's right in your support here. That's a buy. But please have a stop loss. Okay. What else? Hey, morning, Nick. Zaradi. I don't think I've seen him before, but shout out to him. He looks like he's drinking water in that picture. And Nick M with the epic beard. Jerome is speaking right now. I don't care about Jerome. I care about my signal. Come on, Jerome. Send it to 190. Let's see what this soon-to-be retiree has to say. Hey, Jerome. Just Joey. By the way, your YouTube channel needs thumbnails. You can't just be putting out garbage. I'll check it out in a bit, Nick M. I'll check it out in a bit because I have to wait for my signal. I'm waiting for this damn signal. I'm going to be pissed if I get no signal. Like, if this just goes sideways here, that would be annoying. That would be so annoying. What is the market doing right now? Damn, Serve, what the hell happened with Serve? What announcement did he make? DoorDash collaborating with Serve Robotics. Whoa. Let's go to the daily time frame. Okay, it's looking Serve Robotics. It's looking well, the dip buying opportunity was here, so I'm not gonna buy this unless I get a signal, and I would only flip it at that point. Interesting. Yeah, no, I know some people were buying Serve Robotics back. We were buying this back down here at the purple line back like when it was like 10 and under. So that's why you buy at the purple line. Okay, I'm about to get my signal here. NVIDIA wants 200. That's the thing. It wants 200. And everyone's buying the chips from them. So it's just easy money. It's just easy money as far as I'm concerned. If you have the account size for it. Because you can just buy 50 shares and take the 100 and rinse and repeat over and over again. Come on, give me. See, it's not giving me the signal. I need the signal here. Or is it going to fake me out for the third time or second time, I think. Bought my bull puts back, made 70% of premium in a day. Joey Shaw, are you watching this? Oh, there's my signal. It's about to come. Come on, give me that signal. But Joey Shaw, you need to post the the gains, man. Post the gains. I'm a guy on YouTube, not a YouTuber. Yeah, I heard that. I saw that video, the beginning of it. And then I fell asleep. I watch your videos to fall asleep. Oh, there's my signal. Almost. It's about to cross over. Come on. Come to Bappa. Right here. It's almost there. If this closes on a green candle, we should get the signal. Shades just wants... Who wants some schmeckles? Josh Joey? Josh Joey. There's my signal. I have to buy... Sending the order, and I got filled at, so I bought NVIDIA, filled at 192.60. There you go, there's your alert. Filled at 192.60. Let me set a sell for $2 above my buy-in point, so 184.60. There you go. I'll make my, I bought $100 worth of groceries, so I'm just going to sell the limit order, set the limit order, and that's it. I don't care if it goes down from here. I already bought. I don't care. It's about generating income and not having to think about it. Wait, I have 2 orders? I almost accidentally put in a short position. Almost. Wait, what is this? What is this? Okay, no, I'm fine. So there's your alert if you're watching. And there you go. Look at that. It's moving. It can move $2 today and we can make a quick hundo. You're about to make a quick hundo if this moves in our favor. If you're not watching, screw it. Nvidia 50 shares 192.60 at everyone. Alright, so I don't have to think about this one. I already set the limit order. If it hits the limit order 194.60, I make $100. Cool. Let's move on to something else. We're already done with that. Bull, is it getting some dip buying here? It's getting some dip buying. Yeah, it's getting dip buying here. I don't care for it though. I should have bought my calls yesterday, but I completely. So what is Mara doing? Mara is just sideways. There's a cup and handle. Cup might be forming the handle here and then breakout. So this is still bullish. I don't know. There was a guy in my Discord who left a message saying, "Hey, I hope it goes up because it was down." And I'm like, "What? Like, bro, come on, man. Like you." Some of you need to go through some of you, I want your accounts to be deep in the red just so you can get numb to it. Just so you can get numb to it. So that when you wake up and you're down 40%, you're just like, "Oh, whatever. I don't give a fuck because you've been there already. Cuz you know what that feels like. So you're just numb to it." So some of you need to go through that. Let me see if I can find it here cuz it was like early in the morning too. Yeah, this guy woke up at like 3:50 a.m. like, I hope it goes up. Let me see. Yeah, right here. Oh, God. I don't know what happened. Let me see. Yeah, like early in the morning. Can I find it? Right here. Shaz. Fed talk today. We thinking dip, then rip later. Hope I profit from my swing trades today. And I'm like, bro, you're up at 3:50. Unless he's from another country. But if he's up at 3:50 a.m. looking at the markets being like, "Oh God, everything's red." Like, come on, man. I alert stock, you buy, that's it. If you can't handle 50 cents down, $1 down, if you can't handle 50% red, what are you playing the game for? Can't handle a little red, scared? I can swear, right? This is the stock market. You will not always be in the green. Being red is normal. Get used to it. And there's people who have been in the Discord long enough to understand that they're okay with it. It's whatever. Like, they're numb to it at this point. So once you get to that point, you just don't give a fuck. Like, oh, I'm red, whatever. Next, like that's it. Like you need to get to that point where it's just whatever. So if this holds here at 20s, we're breaking out to 28.2. That's the play here. So I'm not concerned about that. Nvidia about to hit our target here, so we're about to make the quickest $100 ever. Literally, you just saw me day trade live, so anyone who tells you this guy doesn't know how to day trade is lying to you. Let me go get a drink of water because my ginger tea is wow. Are we gonna? That would be crazy if we make $100 in like 30 minutes if this thing does hit our target. That would be crazy. Let me see. 21%. What is that guy talking about? 21%. So yeah, Nvidia about to hit our target there. So we hope you guys have the sell limit orders in case it does. Let's continue here. Bull. I don't care for it right now. I need to see buyers show up. TSSI looks pretty much like Nvidia, right? It looks like it wants to break out and go higher. I'm already chasing Mara, so I don't know if I want to be chasing this. Let me check the 3-minute time frame. Did we get a signal? We got it back here. 20.44. No. I'm not buying that. Is Weeble finding support here? No, it's just going sideways. I expect Nvidia to pull back before it goes to our target. We'll see. Mara, is Mara getting a signal? It's just chopping around. It looks like Mara might come down actually, huh? We'll see. Coinbase. I wanted to buy a Coinbase call because this looks like a bull flag. So maybe let me check the Coinbase. Should I buy shares? No, you know what? I don't need to buy this because I already have exposure via Mara stock. What am I saying? What am I being stupid? I already have Mara stock. I don't need more exposure to Bitcoin movement. I was eyeing BMNR. It's trying to hold here at the 20. No, that's the 9, not even the 20. Is that a small cup and then the handle forming here? Is that what that is? That's why I was watching this. Is that a small cup and handle? Because if I were to buy some shares here, I could. Oh, guys, I'm not a genius, but I just showed you the strategy. You should Study this. My Nvidia shares just got sold off. So, because we hit our target of 0.60. So there you go, guys. So what did I do? I waited patiently. My signal wasn't coming. It didn't come down to 190. And then it finally gave me the crossover. I loaded up on the crossover. Did not question it. Did not doubt myself. No fear. Just fucking buy the 50 shares. Set the take profit for $100. It went up. Hit our target exactly. Now it's finally pulling back. Funny enough, our first red candle. So there you go, guys. Save this video. Study it. It's not... Did I do anything genius? No. I just sat there and waited for a white line to go over a yellow line. Ooh, I really worked hard. What was that? $100 in what? 22 minutes. So there you go. This is hopefully you learned something about day trading. It's a whole lot of sitting around and waiting. It's pretty boring. I hate it. That's why I'm a swing trader. So maybe I'll buy the dip. Let's see if it comes down to 190. Let's see if we get another signal. We might make $200 today on another signal if it comes down. I'll keep an eye on that. Let's see. Bull doing a whole lot of nothing. TSSI doing nothing. GRNY, everything coming down, it seems. Right now, Mora on the 3-minute is using purple line as support. We call that move couple clicks. What do you do for a living? Couple clicks. I just say nothing. I do nothing. I'm just a bum, sir. Yep, just a bum. What moving average were you using to buy Nvidia? None. I'm not using a moving average. I use the MACD. The MACD. Oh, look at that. It's still going. Wow. Okay, sure. So yeah, I was using the MACD. So it crosses over by, it goes up $1. No, $2. You take the $100, move on. It's the whole point is to make that $100 and pay for your groceries or internet bill. Let it be free. Let the market pay for it, and all you need to do is trade Nvidia. This might go crazy. I'm gonna wait for a dip, and I'm gonna buy on the dip, and I'll buy a Nvidia leap. Hopefully, Jeff, if you're watching this, trucker Jeff, hopefully you got in with the call that I told you about yesterday, because you should be up like $100 if you're still holding, because he's the type of guy to hold for more. He kind of gets greedy. So yeah. Wow, MSTR still tanking? Is Bitcoin tanking its as well? Let me add that to my fear. That's so crazy that Bitcoin is tanking, but Mara's holding up right now. So if Mara's holding up right now, along with the other Bitcoin miners, then that means it's not following Bitcoin. It's just doing its own thing. It's just following the AI hype at that point. The AI pivot hype, I should say. Yeah, it's trying to hold here. Is that bullish? That looks kind of bullish here. Let me check the... No. That's a whole lot of nothing. Okay, so that looks like a bull flag maybe that might form. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Mara. Serve Robotics already... is there a dip opportunity? It's dipping. It's dipping. But... Path already running. I don't want to chase that. MP is just going sideways. It looks like it does want to break out here. It looks like an ascending triangle, but let me check it. A lot of patterns in these markets right now. Maybe it breaks out this time. We'll see. Because if this breaks out, we should see 82 and further. So I'll add that to my watch list. That's an interesting one. Rigetti still going on higher. This is why I was telling people not to sell just yet. Not to sell just yet. In and out with you, Shades, on that Nvidia trade plus 500. Damn, what'd you buy? you buy. Wait, how many shares did you buy? 100 shares, 125 shares or something? Yeah, you must have bought more shares. Or did you buy the Nvidia Leap or short-term dated calls? What did you buy? 500, guys. Some of you sometimes say things that I'm just like, man, they must have gone in with like way more. Like some people scare me with how much they go in on my alerts. I'm like, I'm just like, I'm scared for you, because it's like the one time I'm wrong and this thing decides to tank. Oh boy. Well, not Nvidia, but the other alerts for sure. 500, that's nice. Buy yourself some White Claws or Tito's. It seems like that's what people like to drink. Tito's and Scotch and White Claws, apparently. Okay, what else? Is there anything else here? Did Nvidia dip for me yet? Is it dipping? Yeah, it's pulling back. It's pulling back. Let's see if where it finds let's see if it comes back to that purple line again. Maybe. Let's see if it comes down to 191 for a second. Let's see if we can double dip like George Costanza from that one episode. Let's see if we can double dip and make another 100. Clean Spark is just trending, and I just whatever. I'm not gonna chase it. RKLB looking to break out and go higher here above 68. If it breaks 68 and holds above it, I mean, it's probably going to go to 75 at that point, because that would be the psychological level. Color stock finding support at the 9 EMA. BF KSCP. What is K? Oh yeah, I was supposed to buy KSCP. Let me look at what is it doing. No. I'm not buying that. No thanks. I should have. It faked me out. That's what pisses me off. It faked me out. RR looking like a bull flag here. That's got to be a bull flag on the 4 hour. Maybe not. Maybe not. That actually kind of looks like a. That's a shoulder. That's a head. That's a shoulder forming. If it can invalidate that, that would be great. If this breaks above, let me look at the 3-minute time frame. Oh, the entry was here. The entry was here at 6.70. You could have flipped it for like 20 cents using my strategy, but it's not worth it right now. Nvidia's not pulling back for me enough. Oh, 200 shares? Damn. Wasn't that easy? You just buy Nvidia and just generate income like that over and over again. But too many people are scared of the stock market. They think the stock market's gambling, so they just buy either something safe like a SPY, or they just don't buy anything at all. What is this? This looks like a cup and handle on uranium. We were buying this one way back at like what, $6 if you guys remember. This looks like that looks like a cup and maybe a handle, and we break out. It would go back to 15. What's the 3-minute time frame looking? Nothing. No, there's no signal there. There's about to be a signal. You know what's funny? There's about to be a signal on UEC here on the that is the signal actually. Look, it gave a signal on the daily time frame. So technically speaking, this should break out and go higher, because the last time it did it here, it closed on a big green candle, then followed by a move to 15. Here no. I'm not buying that. We were buying that at 6 and under, so not a lot of opportunity. Seblug, you bastard! Why did you buy Seblug? Bought IonQ in the 70s. He better hope it bounces, because if this thing starts dropping, you're gonna feel stupid. And he likes to do stupid shit sometimes. That just unnecessary to chase IonQ at 70s when I was telling people about it at 30. You're in my Discord. You should not be buying up here. When we were talking about Rigetti and IonQ when they were super cheap, like under Rigetti under 10. So Seblug just sometimes doesn't listen. I think he's like smoking weed, just sitting there like, oh, I wonder if I buy here at 70s, and it goes higher to 10x. Oh, there he is there he is leaving a comment. Mara's up 1%. Not sure what we should sell it. Not sure what we should sell it for, because I'm worried for the 16 pullback. I'm not worried about anything. So yeah, I'm not concerned. If I'm not concerned, you shouldn't be concerned at all. Riot looks like it wants to break out. So what else? Is there anything else? I don't see anything interesting here. Just a lot of red open right now. We'll see how we close end of day, but what is the NQ doing? Is this thing still in that? Oh, look at this. Huh. Look at NQ. Came right down to its... this is a bullish pattern, by the way, on NQ. For those of you who don't know NQ, this is a bullish pattern, by the way. For those of you who don't know NQ... Holdings, if I type in NQ Holdings. So let me show you why I keep track of this specific chart, NQ. Okay, so NQ, NASDAQ 100 components. NVIDIA is its top, it's its number one company in its holdings. 15% by weight. I'm rounding up. So the fact that it came down to the purple line here, used it as support, and on top of that, it's acting as support here, this trend line, and it's in this bullish pattern. I mean, that kind of looks like a, is that a bull flag on the longer time frame? Yeah, it's a bull flag on the longer time frame, on the 4 hour. So we would expect a breakout here, which would be bullish for NVIDIA, because NVIDIA is a, you know, it's one of its top holdings. But we'll see what happens. That's why I'm saying, like, it's important to see how we close today. It's important to see how we close today. Let me just check NVIDIA. NVIDIA pulling back with it. Yeah, it is. We should see hopefully 190. That's kind of what I want. I want 190. MSTR and BMNR. I'm glad I didn't buy you. I'm glad I'm sticking to the miners, because those are the ones holding green. Bitcoin, it's trying to hold here. It is. We'll see if it does. If it breaks down, we should see 120K retest, and then maybe back to 117, which would not be good. We don't want to see that. We want to see it hold some strength. What is the E-mini doing? Is it still holding up? It's not holding up. We'll see. We'll see if it holds up. Seblu got his false teeth out. I like that we make him out to be like he's this old guy. 20 buy, color only down 50% now, making a comeback. Seblu has the Polish lady. Yeah, Seblu, did the Polish girl respond? I don't think she did. NUAI moving? Is it moving? Let's see. Because sometimes people tell me it's moving, and I'm like, that's not moving. What are you talking about? 15 cents? 15 cents? That's not a mover. Well, I guess it is. It is. It's 10% at least. Oh, wow. I could have bought this at open on the signal. I could have bought it at open on the signal here. I would have bought it at 1.58. I could have flipped it. Yeah, that's interesting. Let me add that to my watch list. It was on my watch list. I don't know why they keep disappearing. If maybe my watch list is too big, and anytime I add one, it removes one. I don't know. GRNY. No. I'm not buying that. If I buy GRNY, it would be at the 9 EMA. A lot of stocks coming on down, and only a few showing. The ones showing strength are the ones that mattered to me. Let's see. Sybil, what is Sybil doing, guys? It's doing nothing. Which is what I've been telling people. Sybil, you have to sit on it. If you want the 100%, you got to sit on it. It's just going to barcode. It's just going to do nothing. What does barcoding mean? It just means it does this. Like, literally just goes nowhere. Like, it did this last time here. It just goes nowhere, and then boom, right? So, yeah. That's kind of expected. Which is fine. I just keep buying. Yeah, you can't have fear with these kinds of stocks, especially because it's a stock in the Department of War, as people like to call it. Bumble dropping like a hotcake. I was watching it to see how it behaves around the purple line, but it broke down. So it looks like the insider sold, and insiders, yeah, the director sold. Hilarious. Let's see. Palantir should drop. I'm waiting. I'm not gonna buy Palantir calls until it drops at least to 172, because this one's volatile. So we should see an elevator down. I hope. That's what I'm hoping for. Come on, give me an elevator right down to 171, 172, and I'll buy a call. Robinhood. Does that look like it's gonna break out? Wow, it's using the purple line of support there. What is it forming? A wedge? Is that a wedge? Let me look at the 30-minute. That's a cup and a handle, but a failed breakout? Is that what that is here? Huh. Yeah, not interested in that then. Amazon, buy at the purple line. How's the salami lady? Sebluke, how's the salami lady? I like to call them salami. Oh, I can't say that. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Take it back, take it back. Is there anything else here? There's nothing else interesting going on. MSTR trying to find support. Actually, MSTR, this is not a bad place to buy. This is a strong support level. So if it holds here, that's I mean, I wouldn't blame you for buying more, honestly. I might buy more later. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till before end of day, unless I take a nap by accident. Big Bear AI trying to hold sevens. We'll see if it holds it, but I'm not buying that because it looks like it doesn't want to hold sevens. KG, that's gold. I don't care for gold. Well, we made our $100, so I don't see anything else that's interesting. I feel sorry for Joey Shaw because he loaded up on calls. He loaded up on calls on MSTR and BMNR. So if that doesn't work out, he's going to get absolutely smacked around. He doesn't look at charts, by the way. If you didn't know this, I'm going to tell you right now. Joey Shaw does not trade off charts. He doesn't look at charts. He doesn't know how to chart. Like everything I'm doing right now, everything I showed you in this stream, he doesn't do any of that. So when he's alerting, he's kind of just alerting blindly, really. So just so you know that that's why he's bad at timing things. That's why he usually buys at like the worst time possible. Bitcoin trying to hold there. I don't care about Dro. Is that it? There's really not much else. Even Weibo is just kind of sideways here. But it is finding buyers. Yeah, Mara is slowly climbing higher. Nvidia just going sideways here. TSSI sideways. So a lot of sideways action. Or on the stronger stocks, we had a little bit of a move here at open, but some of the weaker ones dropped, and some of them are just going sideways. I'm assuming because Powell's talking, so we probably won't get a real move until later. That's what's gonna happen. False teeth. That's funny. To me, that's funny. False teeth. Yeah, I don't think there's not much to do here. Let me look at Nvidia one more time and make sure. Yeah, this Nvidia does look like it wants to drop. If it crosses under here, let me give you a little lesson. White line crossing under the yellow line. If that happens, we will see this come down at least to 192 is what I'm hoping for. Let's see if it happens. So let's see if we get that cross under. I'll be right back. I need to drink some more water. So don't go anywhere. Show the fans I'm really Gandalf and not a dwarf. All right, I'm back. What's going on? NUAI trying for $2. Is it? Or are you pulling my leg? Are you pulling my leg, bro? That sounds like a leg pull to me. NUAI. Oh, wow. Wow, it is going. What happened? Is there a reason? Is there a reason this is break? Oh, I know why it's breaking out. I forgot about this. Yeah. Same pattern, the bullish pattern here. I just showed you this pattern on, what was it, 4? So this is exactly, this is a bullish pattern. So yeah, it should touch $2 and then start pulling back. It should find sellers there, is what I'm trying to say. But this bullish pattern here on 4, guess what? That's what you would expect. You would expect this to break out. And what's the other one? AMD, same exact pattern. You would expect it to do what that one stock is doing. Is it? Wait, was it AMD? No, it wasn't AMD. I forgot what stock it was. There was, AMC. What am I saying? AMC. Same thing pattern, right? You see the pattern? So eventually, when it gets to the end of it, you would expect the breakout. So there you go. Very reliable pattern. It's just about positioning yourself inside it as best as possible. So you're getting the breakout right now. It should see $2 in my opinion. It's up to you if you want to take the profit or just move up your stop loss to break even and see if it goes to $2.50 at that point. That's what I would do. I would just move it to break even. I was not playing this one. I was not focused on this one, but man, that signal in the morning, that crossover, oh man, I could have bought right here at 1.59 probably, and I could have taken a ride up. It's still holding above that white line, so it's still trending. As long as the price is above the white line here, that 9 EMA, there's no reason to sell. But we should see it at least touch 2 and then get pushed down. So that kind of makes sense, at least technically. I have not done my research on this one. I should. All right, I'm going to do something fun here. I'm going to... Where's my whiteboard? I need a whiteboard. Where's my whiteboard? There's my whiteboard. So I'm going to grab the whiteboard and I'm going to do something here. I'm going to record a video live. So, you can ask your questions after. Pay close attention because this is a fun lesson. All right, 3, 2, 1, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. Let's talk about generating income using covered calls, selling puts, and buying NVIDIA. So I don't know why the text is doing this because I dragged it. Come on, go back to normal. Give me normal text. Okay. So the goal is to make about $100 a day with NVIDIA. That's the goal. So goal, $100 a day with NVIDIA stock. How do you do that? Well, you got to come up with a strategy. So what's the strategy, Shades? The strategy is very simple. I'm going to show it to you right now. Ready? NVIDIA strategy. Buy at open. Buy 50 shares at open. 50 shares at open or whatever. You can buy more if you want. But I just do 50 shares. Buy 50 shares at open. Set a take profit limit order of $100. So it just has to move $2 in your favor, which NVIDIA can do that. Let me show you that here on the chart so you can see that I'm not just making this up. Let's go to NVIDIA and let me show you what I mean. So it likes to do, let me grab this, daily time frame. So this green candle, how much did it move? From 186 to 189. So a $3 move, but you're just looking to capture a little bit of that meat, right? You're just looking to capture that $2 move. If you set a take profit of $4, you would have missed out if it decides to come down back to 184. So you don't want to be greedy. You want to take the 100. That's it. Be happy. 100. You did nothing but sit on it and buy it open. Like you click buy and click sell. So that's what you do. In fact, if you bought at open here on this red candle at 186.25, it would not have moved in your favor that day, but the next day it did move up in your favor $2, so you would have made your money. And so you'd have made $100 here in 2 days, $100 today, so you're up $200 in 3 days. Here you would have maybe, no, it did not move in your favor. So the point is, this stock, NVIDIA, trends on the yearly time frame, right? Look at that. It just keeps going up. The past 13 years, it's only had 2 red ears. And that's just nothing more than a dip buying opportunity. But the most important thing is it keeps going up. In order for this to close on a big yearly green candle, what needs to happen? You want to know what needs to happen is there has to be more green days than red days. So if there's more green days than red days on a yearly candle, then you know that there's a lot of $100 to be made because you know there's a lot of green days in that yearly candle. So for example, we go back in time and let's say you just started using this strategy here. You bought here on at open at 142.17. It went down. You don't care. You're just going to sit on it and take your 100. So 142.23, and it moved in your favor in 2 days. So you made your $100 here. You bought here at 142.69. No, it didn't. Nope, it did not move in your favor until this candle. So already over the course of what, a week and a half, you made $200. But the point is, you just keep doing it over and over again. Here you would have made 300. Here you would have made nothing. $400 up right now. 500 here. So it just, because this trends to the upside, you will, even if it's a red day, even if there's 5 red days, it doesn't matter. The point is, you buy your 50 shares at open, you set that take profit, and either you make that 100 the same day or maybe not. Maybe it's a red day, whatever. You don't care. You just keep making that 100 over and over and over and over again. If you have the account size, obviously you can make way more. But I just like to do the 100 because 100 is a nice round number, honestly. The only downside to this strategy, here's the downside. This is the one part that I don't mention, is at some point we're going to get a bear market. So if you bought here at the top here, at 152.49, you had to wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months for it to finally give you the $100. So this is why I don't go in with a lot of shares, because you never know when you're buying the top. If this is the top here at 193 and I go all in, my account's about to wait. My account has to wait like maybe 8 months for me to finally, be able to make the $100 or whatever. So to mitigate that, this is risk management. I just buy 50 shares, which is like a small percentage of my account size. So even if I hold the bag on 50 shares for 8 months, whatever, it's 50 shares. I don't care. So that's the downside, right? Which is kind of weird to say. The downside to this strategy is you have to wait 8 months for it to come back for you. So that's why you don't go all in. You just buy the 50 shares. You keep making $100 over and over and over again. You hit the bull market top. You buy the 50 shares. You hold the bag all the way down for 8 months, and then it comes back up, and boom, you keep making 100 over and over and over again. Rinse and repeat. Why does this work? Because it just keeps going up on the yearly time frame. So, and that's because NVIDIA is a good company, good business, and everyone's buying the chips from them. AI revolution, all that. So that's it. That's all there is. This is not complex, but I don't know. That's all I got to say. That's it for the video. This is, what's funny is maybe less than 100 people are going to actually watch this video, because they don't want to make 100 a day. What do they want? They want to get rich quick. But the thing is, 100 a day, that adds up. And we know that over the course of a year, there's a lot more green days than red days. So you can easily make 5 to 10K with just 50 shares. Obviously, you can make way more if you go in with more shares, assuming you have a bigger account size. So yeah, there it is. It's easiest strategy ever. But I bet you later at night, look at how many views this video is going to get. It's going to be less than 100. Because people they're not interested in $100 here and there. They want, get rich quick. They want to see, the Call of Duty numbers go up. They want to see, I killed a guy, I'm on a kill streak, woo, I got the pave low, give me the nuke, right? 25 kills, woo. Like, they want the excitement, the thrills, right? That's what they want, the gambler's high. So you're going to see this video get only at most 70 views. But if I make a video on BBAI or some risky stock and go, hey, you can make 50%, it's going to get views. Funny how that works. So if you're watching this, you're already smarter than all those other people, because they're not going to use this strategy. They're never going to even know about it, because they're not even going to click the video. Like, oh, NVIDIA stock only make $100. Screw that. Anyways, that's it. NVIDIA strategy. Goal is $100 a day. Buy 50 shares at open. Set take profit. Limit order of $100. And rinse and repeat. Best used in a bull market. If bull market ends, you hold the 50 share bag. Ooh, 50 shares. 50 share bag all the way down and back up. You'll be fine. Yeah, if you enter a bear market, you're never gonna don't buy more. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be like, oh, I guess I'll buy 50 more. No. You just buy 50 And that's it. Obviously, you can adjust the numbers to your account size. So if you have a bigger account size or you want to play riskier, sure, you can buy 300 shares, 400 shares, and make a quick, 800? So yeah, because it's double whatever the amount of shares you have. So there you go. I mean, you can make way more if you have a bigger account size, for sure. That's just how it is. The bigger your account size, the more you can make. So instead of making 100 a day, you can make 800 a day times 50. I mean, goddamn, you you can make that's quite the income generation if you have a bigger account size. This strategy, you don't have to buy 50 shares. If you have a smaller account and you can only afford 25 shares, that's fine. That's $50 a day. Every time you win, I should say $50 every time you win the trade, which is hard to lose because Nvidia just keeps going up on the yearly. So you keep $50 is that's not nothing. 50 times 40 wins, that's $2,000. Of course, nobody wants to make $2,000 over the course of 40 trades. They want to make $2,000 right now, real fast, by taking a lot of risk. Those small little wins add up. That's what people don't get. And that's all I got to say. That's it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, so there's that one. Let's go back to the charts and let's see what's happening. Did anything happen in those 10 minutes that I was yapping? NUAI has a compliance hearing with NASDAQ on the 16th, and they need around $2. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So this is going to dump if it doesn't work out, huh? That means you're probably going to see quite the profit taking as soon as NUAI touches 2, because there's going to be traders who are like, hell no, I'm not holding that. I'll take the pump profit and move on. I could see that. PayPal? Yeah, we should see NUAI go to 2 and then get a sell off, I imagine. PayPal. What about PayPal? Oh yeah, that's not, let me look at the weekly. That looks like a cup here, which there's been a lot of stocks holding, creating cups. So here's a cup, then it kind of just went sideways. Here's a cup and then it broke out. So the question is it going to do this? Is it going to create a cup and then go sideways? Or is it going to or is it just creating this cup and then breaking out to new highs? You see that pattern there? Here's a little cup and then it just kind of slowly climbed. So that's the question. That's a very obvious pattern too. That's crazy. That's a very abusable pattern on this. I don't know why it has that pattern. Because it drops a lot? Is that why? Yeah, because it tanks and then it recovers. That's a cool. Let me add that to my. I swear I added this to my watch list. I think it's just deleting it because my watch list is way too big. But let me show you what I mean. This is good. So oops, that's too thick of a line. All right, someone's gonna make a joke. Haha, too thick. So here's the cup. Here's the handle. Breakout. Here's the cup, and it just kept going up. Here's the cup, and it slowly climbed higher. Here's the cup. So the question is it gonna just slowly climb higher? Is it gonna create a cup and then, is it going to really do the whole cup and handle and then break out, or is it just going to go straight up? So it's bullish. Either way, it's bullish because regardless, it goes up. So either way, it's bullish. The worst thing that can happen, though, is it just kind of goes sideways because it did do that here. The worst thing that can happen is it does a cup and then just goes sideways and then goes down. So that's what it looks like. There's an abusable pattern there. So really, you want to buy this when it drops. When it drops, that's when you want to buy it. 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 I don't know why. There's got to be a reason why this keeps creating these cup and handles or cups. Some of them aren't even creating handles. Huh. That's a good one. That's a good abusable pattern there. So what do I think of it? I think it's a buy when it comes down. If you buy it up here, you're chasing. Yeah, the smart buy was down here. Yeah, the smart buy was down here at 60s. Because then you let everyone else push it up for you, and you can just wait and see if it goes higher. If you buy up here, you're waiting for it to you're hoping that it goes higher, but you're buying more expensive. It's near a previous high as well, so it's definitely wait for a pullback kind of play. If you're still holding and you bought down here, then just hold. You're nothing to be concerned about. Okay, let's see. Mara pulling back. NUAA Serve Robotics just keeps going. Is that going to be the new one that just keeps going higher and higher? Yeah, I'm assuming Bitcoin is showing a lot of weakness. Yeah, it is. It should come down and retest 120K. That's what I would expect. And then we'll see if buyers show up there. Because then we would get a nice little push higher at that point. So we would expect something like this. Although I don't know if I want to see that. We'll see what happens. Let me look at the weekly. Wow, the weekly looks pretty bad actually. Monthly looks fine. We just got the breakout. But if it doesn't hold the breakout, then we're not going to go to 150 yet, at least. Quarterly, yearly just keeps going up. So we're fine. We're fine. That's a tweet about NUAI warrants. Yeah, I don't really follow tweets that aren't. Yeah, no. Unless they're giving me data that's very important. I don't. Let me look at the monthly on NUAI. Let me look at the monthly. I'm just curious about NUAI on the monthly. Ah, that's garbage. For now. On the monthly, it looks like trash. Forming a bull flag here on the weekly, and then it's getting the breakout on the daily. Yeah, I mean, I would say continue to hold with your stop loss at break even. It's still holding here above the white line, so no reason to sell. But if it starts breaking down, if it breaks above 2 today, then I would continue to hold because you might see a big run to 2.50, which you could, assuming you bought down here somewhere at 1.6, you might be able to almost double your money. Almost, but not quite if it goes to 2.50. I might make a good day trade tomorrow if it shows me strength today by the end of the day. It's from their 8K. Well, good for the 8K. I don't look at those. I don't look at those, Nick M. I don't look at any of that. I really don't look at any of that. That's a waste of my time. I just look at the charts. Like like when I saw this pattern, I would have just bought because of the pattern, without even needing to read all that. Because if you guys haven't noticed, I don't really do due diligence or anything like that. Like it's rare. Because I just don't want to waste my time. The patterns, the charts tell me the story. So we both would have made money here. Actually, you would have made money just because you're reading their 8Ks. Meanwhile, I would also have made money because I'm looking at the patterns. So that's kind of funny how that works. We both end up winners, despite our different approach. That's what's funny. Despite the different approach, we still would end up winners. But if you can learn technical analysis, Nick M, if you learn to be like very technical like I am right now, motherfucker, you're gonna be good at this shit. That's all it takes. But most people don't want to put in the effort to learn technical analysis. They talk about it, but they don't actually want to be about it because they just watch me. But you should learn technical analysis because at that point you would have seen this pattern. You would have read the 8K and you would have been like, hell yeah, we're breaking out. But I'm assuming you don't know technical analysis. Maybe you do know technical analysis. Maybe you do know. I don't know. You can be my partner in crime. You could be the Gandalf that knows how to read the 8Ks and all that, and I'm just the technical guy. We can combine our powers to form a team, a duo that can really, really get some good plays here on these smaller penny stocks. Because you guys have I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, I don't really alert penny stocks. Like Sybil's the only one. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really alert anything under $5 at this point. Because they're just riskier, and you have to really do your due diligence on them. Like you have to read their files and everything, and I'm just like, it's just easier to buy Nvidia, take the $100, as I just showed you. Like that's easier, but obviously you're not going to make as much as something that can move up 20% in one day. So I still need to, as crazy as this is going to sound, I still have to learn how to trade stocks under $5. Like, I know how to trade Sybil, but that's just Sybil, right? I don't know how to trade these. I need to learn how to. I am not profitable trading under stocks under $5 if I'm excluding Sybil. If I'm excluding Sybil specifically, I am not profitable with stocks under $5. So and that's why I don't trade them, because I'm like, I don't know the strategy here. I don't know. I don't know where to even start researching penny stocks, like stocks under $5. And I'm just too lazy. I'll just look at the technicals. But even then, it's so, these stocks are so risky. They dilute. They can reverse split. You know, the worst call I made this year was color stock. So I don't want a repeat of that. You know, in 2026, the goal is to have a 100% win rate, which is probably not going to happen, other than unless we trade Mara or Nvidia, because we have a 100% win rate on those. But I don't know. We'll see what I do next year. But I know I can achieve more. I know I can do more. I know I can be a better trader next year than this year, as crazy as that might sound to you, to some of you. Like, I'm not the best version of myself right now. I know I can do more. I know I can be better. So next year is going to be fun, because I know there's improvement to be made. They also converted some debt to shares. Let me look at that 3-minute time frame. It's looking like 1.90's. It's going to go sideways here. It's either going to break down and go back higher. Mara coming on down, whatever, don't care. It should start forming the handle then here. And then the breakout. But Bitcoin's pushing it down, no? Yeah. That's expected. Ooh, MSTR, a better hold here at 320s, or we're coming down to 300. Which is kind of, it's fine. That one's supposed to be very volatile anyways. Okay, I think that's it. I don't see anything else. I don't see anything else here that, like, we're already positioned, so there's nothing to be. If anything, NUAI maybe gets continuation tomorrow, and that would be the play. That would be the play, maybe. Continuation tomorrow. Because people, because some people, right now it's moving higher, but the question is it going to continue tomorrow? So tomorrow, if anything, maybe I'll day trade it. If tomorrow I get a nice little signal here at open, I can buy, set a tight stop, and if it moves in my favor, I can make like 10% or lose like 2%. So that's a good RR. I added that to my favorites. Tomorrow I might day trade it, because day trading is those are fun to day trade. But funny enough, I don't like swing trading them, because holding these penny stocks under $5, holding them overnight exposes you to risk of big drops. They're at under $5 for a reason, so that's why I don't trade them. I'm sure that in the very near term, AI will interpret the charts for everyone and say if a stock is a good or bad buy. I think that already exists, but you have to pay like $100 a month. I don't know the name of the platform. They reached out to me for a collaboration. I don't remember the name of it. There is a platform right now where AI just tells you, like, the patterns and the levels, and it just does everything for you automatically. That already exists, by the way. It's just $100, I think, a month for access to it. But I'm like, screw that. Everything I use is free. I've been using nothing but free charts. Moomoo is free. You can just download it. So everything's free. Like, everything I use is free. There's nothing I pay for. So I'm not paying for no AI to tell me the levels or the patterns. Screw that. I can do it myself real quick, right? Like, I could let's look at BMXI. Boom, I just clicked on it, and it's not a buy for me because it's not at the purple line. But it is a gold company, I heard. So if it breaks out here, we can go back to 0.06 and make a potential. Let's see, if it breaks out here above 0.53, we could see, there's a potential for like 18%. But it's risky because we're buying here in the middle of a range. So and it's already up. It could easily just drop back to the purple line a whole 40%. So your reward is 18%, your risk is 40%. If it breaks out, sure, it could go higher, and it could maybe potentially go to 8 cents, 10 cents. So your reward would be higher, but it would be like a 2x. But as of right now, where it's at right now, I wouldn't want to buy it. Let's look at the 3-minute time frame. It's just chopping around. It did give a signal here yesterday. You could have flipped it for like a 10%er. So I could just do like analysis real quick on something like that. I would never pay to use AI charts. I'd rather just do it myself. But that's definitely a good business if someone can come up with an app where it just, well, technically I guess you could just ask ChatGPT, no? Couldn't you just ask ChatGPT? Like, hey, is this stock a buy? Like, couldn't you just show them a chart? NUAI's play is behind the grid power for AI data centers. Their history is oil, so they know the power game. I mean, you're I don't know anything about that. So, I'll buy on a signal, maybe. If I get a signal, I'll buy. But let's see what else. Yeah, Serve Robotics, if I had bought that at open, I could have made more for sure on that one compared to NVIDIA, but whatever. NVIDIA's safer to play anyways. Serve and NUAI are the ones moving today. Everything else is just kind of eh. Alright guys, if you have any questions, ask. If you want me to look at anything, let me know. I'm going to drink some water real quick. And let me look at the Discord because I think people are like messaging me. Seb Luke just sent me a message telling me to drink this Mike's Hard Blue Freeze. I'm assuming that's what he's telling me to buy. I'll buy it. Yeah, I'll look it up. I'll save this. Wait, can't I just pin it? What am I doing? Can't I just pin this? Pin? Where's the pin? There's no pin. Oh, pin. Yeah, there we go. Did my artist reach out to me yet, or is he? No. He's fine. He's fine. Oh, Riptide. Hey, okay, yeah. So send me a picture of yourself if you're in the Discord, if you want to make an appearance in the trading comic. So yeah, dude. Oh, I'm gonna have you draw. You're gonna be drawn like Gandalf or something, some kind of meme. Yeah, that is perfection. Let me. Where's the pin? Where's the pin? There we go. I'm gonna pin that. Oh, let me show you what Jeff looks like. Jeff finally sent me. He's probably driving the truck right now, so he can't be on. Where the hell is his, oops. What was he talking about? Oh yeah, yesterday he was talking about, how stinky people are. I remember this one guy about 15 years ago with my other company got complaints from the customer because he smelled so bad from not showering. So yeah, I guess truckers have to like take a shower on the road by taking a pit stop, but some people just don't shower, so they smell really bad. Yeah, a few days, but I don't go more than that from showering. Some of these guys must go a week without showering. Stinky motherfuckers. Yeah, they smell like rotten cheese and BO, more like cum and onions. Yeah. So truck. Where's the picture? Yeah, there's Trucker Jeff. I told him I'm gonna draw him like a rock star. I'm going to draw him like a rock star. For sure. Because he's a metalhead. So, there you go. A lot of old people in here. Riptide. A lot of old people. A lot of people that are old. What the hell am I doing? Let's get rid of this. Cum and onions. I can't believe there's truckers that don't shower. There's not enough power for these AI data centers. Their play is unique. You keep telling me this due diligence, and I'm so tempted to buy. when normally I would just not even touch that. That's what's funny. You're making me, like, I'm being tempted here if you keep giving me this due diligence. Nick, open stock, ChatGPT gives vague opinions at best. Yeah, I heard. It's not that great. Look at open stock. Open. What about open? I think I talked about this one once. Yeah, I talked about it and I told people like $10 could be the top. I'm not going to buy up here. That's silly. I'm not going to buy it at, like, $10 is a nice round number. I'm expecting it to come down to the purple line, which is at like $3 right now. A 67% drop from highs. It looks like it's just, you know, in the channel here. So if I buy this, it's at the purple line because that's where it's always a buy. That's all I got to say with regards to open. Short term, right now, I mean, it has to hold here or it's coming on down. Oops, what is that? Get out of here. You need to... I keep grabbing the wrong tool. Yeah, so this looks like if it doesn't hold here, I mean, this is a buy opportunity here if it holds. But that looks bearish, actually. That looks like it's going to come down. That's what that is. That's a bearish pattern, my friend. That's assuming it doesn't break down today. That's assuming it doesn't break down today. NVIDIA pulling back. Look at that. Ooh, pulling back. Let's see if it comes down to 190. Ooh. We can talk about it later, Shades. No, we're going to talk about it right now. We're going to talk about it right now because I'm going to make a video on that. I'm going to make a video. Whoa. Okay, guys, I'm chasing. All right, that's it. I'm chasing. And UAI. Going to buy the big bag here. Buy 1,000 shares. And slap that ask. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking, obviously. But if you want to buy, go right ahead. I mean, it's starting to run. If you want to load up. Yeah. Is it going to go higher here? Yeah, if $2, it has to break $2. So if I buy, I'm chasing. If someone wants to buy it, I mean, I don't blame them. I don't blame them, but I ain't buying that. I'm not buying that. I'm getting up. Wait. What's the volume? Whoa. We have to look at the volume. I forgot to look at the volume here. What's the volume on the daily? The volume is what? 10 million? 78. All right, guys. I slapped the ask at 1.9. Slap the ask at 1.97. I'll take the risk. Why not? So let me set the. Gonna slap that ask right now. Give me a second. Buy 1,000 shares. Market order. Review. And I'm gonna click send. No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm joking. Hopefully no one bought. I was messing. That would be silly to buy us at $2. It should pull back. And maybe buy on dips. Don't blame me if it fails. No. I'm not buying at $2. That would be silly. I was joking. There are people who are like that. They see a stock like this moving and they're like, oh my God, I have to buy right now. I have to buy. I'm going to miss out if I don't buy at $2. So yeah, that's I was making fun of Seb Luke there because he's the guy who does that. He's the type of guy to do that. All right, I'm gonna make a video here real quick, so stick around if you want. But I'm gonna make a video on AITX because people want me to talk about that one. That one is like Nightscope. It's in the sector of replacing guards, so but it's a penny stock, a sub penny stock. So let's look at it. Ooh, it looks like absolute trash actually. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's talk about AITX stock. We did get Q3 update here on sales. AITX's RAD sees Q3 sales momentum build as multiple orders come from different industries. New orders span healthcare, retail, construction, banking, property management sectors. So let's see. Company recorded more than 50 devices and software licenses sold, highlighting expanding adoption of RAD's ecosystem of AI-driven security solutions and the growing demand for recurring revenue opportunities. So let me just look at KSCP. Is KSCP... Because KSCP is not going to get a government contract until we open back up. Yeah, KSCP is just kind of... Yeah, that's not a buy. That's not a buy yet. Not a buy. KSCP is the better one. KSCP used to be a penny stock. Now it's on a higher exchange. AITX maybe one day will go on a higher exchange, but it's sitting at triple zeros right now, 0009. So I wouldn't buy that, but you know how people are. They're going to see a 000 penny stock and go, woo, I want to buy that because if it goes to $1, woo, I'm rich. $10 million, woo. Okay, so they've been getting sales. New and unannounced orders this quarter spanning a wide range of industries, including 2 Sarah, 2 Rosa in Michigan, Rio. These guys, do they have more devices now? These new device deployments add to several previously announced wins this quarter, including multiple Romeo units in a major healthcare network. I like this company. Look, don't get me wrong. I like this company. I like what they're doing. Basically the same thing as KSCP. But the big issue is that they're sitting in triple zeros. They need to get to the higher exchange. If they don't go to a higher exchange, this is just going to die at quadruple zeros. Like this, they need to get that going. They like reverse split and just go to $5 already. Like just get that out of the way. I'm sure they're on their way to doing that because they don't want to be down here. At least because shareholders are just going to get destroyed down here. The moment this goes to a higher exchange, I believe it will do what KSCP did, which is it's going to have a huge pump. But when is that going to happen? 2026, 2027? I have not talked about this stock in what? We can even go to the, let me go to YouTube and just check. When is the last time I talked about this stock? It must have been a while ago. Like months ago. I'm pretty confident about that. Let me check. AITX. So the last time I made a video on this was August 26th. So what was that? September, October? So only a month ago? I thought I hadn't talked about this in a while. So yeah, I don't make videos on this one anymore because it's kind of dead in the water. It was good for trading. This and Sybil are good for trading back then. Sybil's still good for trading. Now this one's dead until it gets out of that 000 penny land. Which is crazy, right? Think about it. When you pick up a penny off the ground, that little copper thing that you pick off the ground, this is worth less than that, like a tenth of that, less than a tenth of that. That's what's crazy. Let's check out their website. I hope it's not, I hope I don't get a virus. Oops, I accidentally, it was redirecting me anyways, okay. What solutions? Do they have anything new? I have not checked them out in a while. Okay, so they got the Romeo. Is that the updated version? Romeo. They got Eva, Rosa, Rio. Okay, Sarah, whatever, Radguard. Okay, so they don't really have any new devices, but they updated this one, if I recall. How is the Radcam performing? I'm assuming they have the dogs too. That's right. I forgot about the dogs. The robot dogs. I forgot about those. See, this is a really good company. I like what they're building. It's just that where it's sitting at 0009, it's like, why would I buy that? And I know some people are still holding a big bag on that one. For sure. I feel sorry for those people. Because I sold. You guys remember when I told you guys I'm taking the loss here and I'm moving on? Because that looked very bearish. Look at that robot dog. God damn, we're going to have a lot of those everywhere, aren't we? A lot of those everywhere from different companies too. So yeah, if you guys remember, look at that pattern, right? That head, shoulder, that head and shoulders pattern on the monthly time frame. As soon as I saw this, I was like, I'm taking the loss because that's going to play out, and it did. So I was smart to take the loss. That's the problem with some people. They see patterns like this and they don't take the loss. They sit there and hope, like, man, I hope it doesn't play out. But other people see this pattern, So it ends up being a self-fulfilling prophecy, and that's why it tanked like this. So anyone who didn't take the loss with me, obviously they're just holding a big bag all the way down. So that's the difference right there between a professional and someone that's just kind of like, oh, I hope it doesn't work. I hope it doesn't break down. I think you're wrong, Shades. The stock market doesn't care if I'm right or wrong. It doesn't care if you're right or wrong. When you see patterns like this, you just got to respect them and take the loss. So I would give this a... I would not want to buy this long term right now. But if you want to trade it, I think buying here at 0009s and flipping it at like 0012, not a bad idea, right? Because this is the bottom right now. This is the bottom. I'm almost tempted to buy back in and see if I can flip this sucker. Because it's a 000. If I buy a triple, no, I would have to buy a 001, right? 001 and then flip it for 20%, 40%. It's not a bad idea. If you're looking to swing trade this, just buy here at 0009. Try to get filled at 0009. See if someone's suckery enough to give you the shares. And then try to flip it at 001 on the next pump. That would be the play, but I'm not going to alert this. This is done and finished for now, for me, until it goes to the higher exchanges. So there you go. That's the swing trade opportunity right there. You got to use limit orders, obviously. Don't just like market order because you're going to get destroyed. But that's the short-term play. Very risky. It's super risky. This is like probably one of the riskiest penny stocks ever. Because if it starts tanking again, it's going to go to like 000, what, 5, 0004, 3, 2, 1, then quadruple zeros. Like, so it's still very risky. I wouldn't play too much with it. Maybe $1,000 and see if you can flip it. That's about it. Maybe good for scalping it, if anything. Let me check the CEO's Twitter. I have not checked his Twitter in a long time. Let me just check his Twitter real quick. Where's his Twitter? Where's his damn Twitter? What's his Twitter? Steve? Steve, did he remove his no, he's still on Twitter. He's still on Twitter. All right, guys. I just slapped the ask on. NUAI. 2,000 shares at 1.98. 2,000 shares at 1.98. 2,000 shares at 1.98. Let me alert that. Super risky. I wouldn't recommend going in. Crazy. NUAI 2,000 shares at 1.98. Super risky. There we go. Don't go all in crazy. You've been warned. I'm up $10. I'm gonna flip it. I could flip it right now. I could flip it right now. Let me see. Can I flip it? Yeah, I can. If I want to flip it, I could. That's what's funny. Because every cent this moves, I'm up like $20. Every cent it moves, it's... Whoa, is this starting to explode here? It's at 2.04. I'm almost tempted to flip it here. I'm almost tempted. All right, anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Steve Reinhardt's. Let's look at the most recent tweet. Clearly, they got a lot of product. There's growing demand for their product/service. But as long as they're sitting at triple zeros, until they get out of there... Until they get out of Pennyland, sub Pennyland, this is not a buy. I would wait for this to finally go up to the higher exchange, be it in 2026 or 2027. I'll see you in the next video. All right, I had to end the video real quick because I just bought NUAI and I had to keep an eye on it. What is it doing? Let's go to the smaller time frame. I just slapped the ask here. I could flip it, like I said. I could flip it. I should set a stop at, what did I buy at 1.98? Yeah, I'll set a stop at 1.98. Where's my good till canceled? Stop loss at 1.98. So there you go. I set a stop loss at 1.98. Stop loss at 1.98. Break even for me at everyone. So if it does come down, if there's no strength behind this move, if it comes back down under 2, then I'll get stopped out and take like what, $20 loss, whatever. I don't care. I could technically flip it here though. Funny enough. I'd buy more at around 1.70s. Well, it might not come down to 1.70s. Alright, I just sold it. I just sold it right now. I just flipped it at 2.03. 2.03. Just flipped it out at 2.03 at everyone. Quick flip. Nice $100. Wait, did I make? Yeah, I'm good. So there you go. Quick flip. I should start day trading more. These runners, I should start day trading them more. I made $100 in like what, 5 minutes. Meanwhile, with Nvidia, it took me like 20 minutes. That's like the difference there. Okay, so yeah, I flipped it because it might come down. I figured it would come down, maybe try to stop me out. So I might as well take the profit. Yeah, there you go. That's sometimes you just got to get in there and get out. So you just saw me live do another quick flip. Just get in and get the hell out of there. It could still keep going. I think it could still, if it breaks above 2.10, it goes to 2.20. So, but I would expect a pullback here. Yeah, while I was making that AITX video, I could have actually bought here on this crossover at 1.94, and then it moved in my favor 16 cents. But I was making a video, so missed out on that move there. Oh, Nvidia just gave me a signal here? Hell yeah, it did. I'm going to buy another 50 because I'm crazy like that. Let's buy another 50 Nvidia because it did just give us a signal here 3 minutes ago. I'm a little late on it, but might as well. I still believe it's going to go to 200, so I don't care. I don't care. Let's go Nvidia, 50 shares. I'm almost tempted to buy more, but no. We're going to stick to 50. People can feel free to buy more. So there you go. Let's see what I get filled at. 50 shares of Nvidia filled at 194.01. So I'm going to set a take profit here for, let me just alert it in the Discord. Nvidia 50 shares at 194.01 at everyone. Setting take profit at 196.01. Where's my sell? 196.01. Very professional. Just, set the review, limit order, send. Good till canceled in case it doesn't happen today. But if it happens again today, cool. I make another 100. Whatever. There you go. Easy, easy, easy money. What is this? Long-term investment, swing, or day? We're doing everything. We do everything. Long-term, we do swinging, we do day trading. We got it all here. We got it all here. We do it all. Wherever the opportunities are, I am there. Anyway, like I said, it could still go more higher here. It broke $2 and it's holding above it. This is going. It's going higher. I don't know if it'll go by end of day to 250, but I might jump back in for a flip here if I get another signal. Okay, I'm gonna make another video here just to get that out of the way, and I'll have my 3 videos for the day. Which is the next video I'm gonna talk about? Which is the next? Not next video. Next. I'll probably just make a general video. No. I need to talk. Where's BBAI? Where's BBA? What is that one doing? Is it still holding 7s? Yeah, it's holding it, but barely. It looks like it wants to break down. Alright, I'm going to make another video on Baby AI. You can either stick around or come back in like 10 minutes and I'll be, looking at plays again. I've been streaming for what, an hour and a half? Oh, I need to... I'll be right back before I make the next one. I'm going to prepare another ginger tea. I have to drink ginger tea to soothe the throat. Someone make a joke about that. I'll be right back. Well, APOD has APOD has earnings today. I just realized that. APOD has earnings today. Completely forgot about this one. Yeah, so let's look at APOD. APOD, what is it doing? APOD, because that has earnings today. It's going sideways, so it's either going to break out or break down. Okay, that's a classic right there. Just before earnings, it does a whole lot of nothing. YTRA touched $2. I think I alerted this one yesterday. No, yeah. What is BMXI? What is that? What is gold doing here? It's just going sideways. Okay. All right. So there is nothing there to be worried about. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to make sure my Amazon order doesn't. It should be coming now. It should be on the way. Let me check my Amazon order. Oh yeah, it's coming in 2 hours. Never mind. Okay, yeah. I bought myself a Lunchables nachos because I like feeling like a kid, I guess, and some Pagoda Peak pork rolls or whatever they are. I want to try those. I'm trying those for the first time. I'm in BBAI at 7.22. You better hold it. You better hope it holds 7s because I've been waiting to see if it's gonna go anywhere, but it's just kind of stuck there at 7s. So yeah, it's just stuck there. Morning Shades. Shout out to Ariza. Can you take a look at UPS? UPS. I think someone told me to look at Walmart the other day, and I'm like, Walmart? Why do I don't trade Walmart because I don't care for the that sector. UPS. What about UPS? Oh God, what the hell is this? I've never seen that before. Whoa. This is called trash. I mean, let me look at the month. Let me start at the yearly time frame. So this was like Nvidia trending to the upside, and then for 4 years now, it's just been dropping like a hotcake. Wow. Let's look at the quarterly. It's trying to find support here at 80s, which makes sense. That's a big level here. Wow, I did not UPS. Imagine being an investor in UPS. Oh man, so many poor people just got destroyed. Monthly time frame. This looks so ugly. And let me tell you why this looks ugly. This looks like a cup, and then maybe it would. And this is an inverse this is an inverse cup and then a inverse handle maybe, and then it would just go down lower. That's insane. Yeah, it has to find support here at 80s, because if it drops below 80s, yeah, that's the monthly time frame. Let's look at the weekly. I've never seen something so horrendous. So horrendous. Let's look. I don't even know what to say. If anything, nah, I can't even. I've never seen something so horrible. I've never seen something so horrible. Sherry, are you the Sherry from last time? Are you the Sherry from last time? Didn't you join? Are you the one that joined the Discord and then left at some point? I don't remember. There was a Sherry. I don't know if that's you, but there was a Sherry that joined the Discord and then left, like 6-8 months ago, something like that. She should have left profitable, because I think she was just buying when she was buying my alerts, but I don't know if you're the same Sherry. So, what do you mean by one-on-one sessions though? Like, I get in calls with people. Like, I'm gonna get into a call with I get in calls with Joey Shaw, and I get into a call. I'm gonna get into a call with Trucker Jeff, because he's gonna be on a 5-day vacation next week, I think, or 2 weeks from now. So we're gonna get in calls. So yeah, I do get into calls with people and talk about whatever. So just message me on Patreon or on Twitter if you want to talk some more. But let's see, where was I, guys? NUAI? Yeah, that was a smart flip from me. There's no way I was going to hold that. What's the 3-minute time frame looking like? Pulling back, finding support here, 1.9. Yes, that is me. Had medical issues going on with my son. Oh, okay. Like I said, just either go to Twitter and message me there, or on Patreon, and we can get into a one-on-one. I think you're that Sherry. Yeah, I think I remember you, and I remember. I think I remember you asked me about covered calls, or maybe you asked me about NVIDIA Leaps calls. I don't remember. Or something covered call. I don't remember. I vaguely remember you asking me something, and I was like, well, we can get into a call if you want, and we can talk about selling calls or buying calls or whatever. I don't remember. It's very vague, because there's been so many people that come and go, so I forget. But yeah, for sure, just reach out to me on Twitter or on Patreon. Just send me a message. And make sure to send me a message with your name on it, Sherry. Because if you send me a message under a different name, I'm not going to know it's you. Because sometimes my inbox has like a lot of messages. So just make sure you like mention your name there. Because sometimes people message me and they have like 5 different accounts on social media, and they all have a different name, and it throws me off. Because I'm like, is this the person or is this someone else? So just make sure to include Sherry in the message, so I know it's you. Okay, what else is going on? What's going on? Wow, look at NVIDIA. We bought the dip here. We bought the dip on NVIDIA. Let's see if we get that. If we get that push to 195 again and retest this and break out, we can go to 196. That would hit our target, and we'd make another 100 again. So that's how you buy the dip, right? It crosses over, it pumps, you take the 100, it crosses under, comes down, and then it crosses over again, gives you another signal, and you ride it back up. So we'll see if we'll make another 100. I mean, it's still early, it's only 10 a.m., so anything can happen, but that would be interesting if we can make another 100, because then at that point, my Amazon groceries that are underway were free. What did I leave? I think a $7 tip. Yeah, I left a $7 tip. I usually leave $7. I heard some people don't tip the Amazon drivers. They're like, it's Amazon. I don't tip. I do tip. I tip usually 7 to 10. Let's look at NVIDIA pulling back. Doesn't matter. Okay, what was I going to make a video on, guys? I forgot what I was going to talk about. BBAI is the one I'm interested in, because it's an AI stock still sitting under 10. So that's why I'm so focused on it. But I think the video to make is APOD because we got earnings. What's the signal? White line crossing the yellow line. That's the signal, the MACD. I mean, guys, you can just screenshot it. You can just literally screenshot here and just be like, oh, it's the MACD, white line crossing the yellow line, and you write it up. I might have to stop streaming though, because I'm I'm starting to lose my voice, I think. APOD. My computer's lagging. Announcements, ratings. What kind of ratings does this have? Okay, let me look at the analyst ratings. They all bumped up the ratings. Whoa. They bumped up the ratings to 43 and 35. Wow. So they think, analysts think this is worth more than where it's at. They think it's worth more than where it's at right now. They think there's like 50% more upside. 25% more upside. Huh. That's interesting. They think there's more upside for this. Alright guys, I'm definitely going to lose my voice if I don't stop now. So I will see you in... Friday is going to be boring. So I'm probably not going to stream Friday. Because Friday there's kind of not much on Fridays usually. I'll stream if there's like some crazy stuff going on. But I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow. Because Fridays just tend to be kind of Like there's just nothing that happens usually. Alright guys, before I go, yes, Chemoluv, you buy what? So I just buy 50 shares of Nvidia, set a limit order to sell, then it goes up $2. Yeah, set it for $2 increase, and then take the 100, rinse and repeat. That's all it is. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.